Hey, good morning. All right. One of the This is sort of an interesting one. I wanted to practice this morning because it comes up in my mindfulness meditation classes consistently. Judgments about how they're doing in class and judgments about everything. And judgments are always, uh, they're inherent. They're automatic. You're not gonna live a life where judgments don't arise. I'm not sentencing you to some impossible future. I'm just saying it's unlikely. And we don't, you know, hold back on judging ourselves. We, many of us are our own worst critic. And there's a big space of gratitude that is available on the other side of giving up that there's a right way to do things. And I know, look, there's a way that things are meant to be done. I get it. I'm not arguing that conversation. I'm just saying, what if you didn't know the right way to do things? What if it wasn't right or wrong? What if there was simply an exploration? What if everything you tried you dealt with you like you were learning how to walk? See, when a baby turns into a toddler, they're learning to walk, and there's no wrong way to do that. You don't criticize them for falling. You don't you don't do anything. You literally don't do anything but encourage them. You don't do anything but cheer them on. Everything they do is an example of them, expression of them learning to walk. They can't do it wrong. Are there wrong ways to do that? Sure, I guess. I don't know, but you don't live like that. You do nothing but cheer them the fuck on every single time. Every single time they stand up and fall, you cheer. There's no way to do that wrong. You're learning to walk. Everything you're doing that you're trying for the first time, you're learning to walk. How fucking dare you yell at yourself? What are you, an animal? You don't get to be mean to yourself about learning to walk. Stop that. That's craziness. So we're going to just sit in that you can't do it wrong, and everything is learning to walk, and you're going to have as much space for yourself as you do for a baby learning to walk, and that is all there is to it. That is the practice. So, there's a world of gratitude, actual embodied gratitude on the other side of that you may or may not be able to see from here, but I promise it opens up on the other side of giving up. There's a right way to do things. So, all right, let's sit and see what that feels like to explore that. All right, whenever you're ready, you can close the eyes and settle into the body. Feel your feet on the floor. Give yourself a chance to settle in. Maybe roll the shoulders. And as you find a posture that's alert and awake, but not stiff, you can scan the body and see if there's any part of the body that wants extra attention. And you'll know because your awareness will stick on that body part for a moment and let it linger. Non judgmental, open awareness. Bringing awareness to the breath, letting your breath ride. Your awareness as it comes in and out of the body. You can follow the whole cycle, or you can focus on one aspect of the breath. When the mind wanders, simply come back to the breath. You notice the mind wander and you come back to the breath. The mind is meant to wander, and you're practicing bringing it back to the breath. You can smile gently, soften the eyes into a smile, and breathe through that smile. Just notice what it feels like to breathe through a smile. If it changes anything, changes any of the experience. For a moment, imagine there you are. You're sitting with a toddler, learning to walk, a baby, learning to turn into a toddler. And as they stand on their chubby little legs, they wobble and they fall. And there you are. Notice how you behave, notice how you operate, notice what you say and cheer. How are you with that baby? Feel it in the body, feel the love, the kindness, the encouragement, the joy. that you express naturally, authentically, almost automatically with a baby that's learning to walk in front of you. This may be something you've experienced, and it may be something you're just making up. You've never done this. Feel that in the body. What does it feel like in the body? Keep coming back to the experience. Notice the absence of judgment. The absence of criticism or critique. Notice the vibration, the expression, the experience, the feeling, the teaching, or being in the presence of a baby learning to walk. There's just nothing in there that about them doing it wrong. Now imagine you had that kind of space, that kind of grace, that joy, enthusiasm, encouragement for yourself in anything you were learning to do. There's the vibration to return to for the day. That's the baseline. Anytime you find yourself judging, assessing yourself or others, just come back to this space, being in the presence of a baby learning to walk. Whenever you're ready, you can take a few more breaths. Open the eyes, come on back. Oh, it's nice to have that space for ourselves, that space for others. You can't do it wrong. They can't do it wrong. We're all learning everything. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Nobody has it together. We're all just learning to walk. Or as Ram Dass says, we're all learning to walk each other home, to misappropriate a Ram Dass saying. So there you go. Have fun learning to walk. I'm back tomorrow. If you're interested in more mindfulness training, I've got a 9-week mindfulness training coming up on May 28th, free 9-week program. You can go to thegratefulbreath.com, check it out. And if you're a salesperson and you want to sell more by stressing less, we got a mindfulness training for real estate and sales professionals. And that's on therealtorsedge.com, also free. Check them out. If you're interested, let me know. You can sign up on there, put yourself on the wait list. In the meantime, that's what I got. I'm back tomorrow. Namaste, motherfuckers. Peace.